Hi everyone, this is Kate from Color Plan, and today I have a memory spread for you. This will be in my Recollections planner, and I am using a very old kit from Shop Jessica Hart's. This is the Rose kit, and it is in her mini format. I am starting out, of course, by putting down my bottom washi. This week didn't have anything too specific going on. It was sort of a reset after vacation last week. Had a few little items here and there, but really kind of a generic week. So I felt like pulling in this kit. This one is definitely a lot more like pink and feminine and girly than what I'm used to, but I felt like it still worked. And I kind of offset all of the pink by adding in some gold accents and a lot of green icons and boxes, as you'll see. Here, like I said, putting down the bottom washi and then moving up to the top, I used these gold foiled headers from Rory's Sweet Addiction. Most of the gold foiled stickers that you'll see in today's spread are from Rory's Sweet Addiction. I feel like she has great foil and at a great price. Definitely had a lot of rosé this week myself. It was kind of that getting back into work after 5 days off. We also traveled with our 3 kiddos, so that was quite the adventure. So this kit was perfect, and I felt like it really matched my vibe this week of just kind of getting back into the normal routines. So first I'm using the Slay Then Rosé on the sidebar. I have to turn my planner to place down stickers sometimes. I'm not sure why, but it just helps me. And the Recollections planner, unlike Erin Condren or Happy Planner, like the stickers don't go all the way quite to the edge, and so you sort of have to freestyle it. And I don't know, something about turning it on its side just helps me get a better visual. Next, I'm putting down the habit tracker from the kit, and that is to mark working out. To supplement this kit, I pulled in a lot of boxes from Nicole Hutch Designs, just like that one, and then I pulled in a Happy Moment sticker that is from Paper and Milk, and as you can see, that sheet was completely empty, so definitely a good thing that I have a backup, because I use that every week. And then I'm just using the Monday through Sunday box sticker to mark down all of the happy moments. I usually pick one thing each day that I really enjoyed, and I mark that down in my sidebar so I can look back at my memories. Next, I always put down a half box at the bottom to mark the book I'm reading. And again, I can't put down anything in my sidebar without turning it, and so that is what I'm doing there. I'm also pulling in a Harry Potter sticker that you'll see in a second with the golden snitch, and that is from Paper and Milk from the Harry Potter sheet. Apparently I'm still fussing with that box. It didn't look like straight at all. I don't know, it still doesn't look straight. I'm looking at my planner right now and I can definitely tell that it's not down, but whatever. So here is that sticker sheet. I am putting down the golden snitch, and I am continuing to read the Harry Potter series. And then I had sort of an awkward space, probably because I only had one habit tracker this week. So I pulled in a to-do list and some washi from the kit to get the spacing down correctly. And I just put down a few little weekly to-dos that needed to happen this week as well. I'll be moving up to Monday next. This was still vacation. This was the day that we were checking out of the hotel, and we had quite a fun morning, as you'll know. We basically started by packing up everything at like 7 in the morning because our kids wake up early, and we were all in the same hotel room. So I'm using a little things to mark packing. And as we go out to the car, we realize that the battery's dead. Dead as a doornail. Like, cannot turn the car on, nothing. So I used that car car sticker from My Own Island to mark that the battery was dead. And then on a quarter box, I use a gold phone sticker to mark that I called AAA. I was very thankful to have that. And that is because we were literally out in the middle of nowhere. So very nice that AAA was able to get to us within like an hour. It was pretty quick, and they just came, jumped the car real quick, and we were on our way. So I'm putting down a full box there just to take up some space for the drive home. And then I do actually mark it on a quarter box. It's about an hour and a half. It wasn't too bad. And when you have 3 kids under the age of 10, it's kind of rough. So I was thankful to have a quicker trip. For that little asterisk sticker, we did order Qdoba that night because I still was in vacation mode and I didn't have to cook or clean for 5 days, and I just really wanted to not come out of that yet. That night we had our first PTO meeting of the school year, and it was weird because that day we found out that our kids are starting completely virtual. This is during the COVID-19 pandemic, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't feel like the district did a whole lot for us in the spring, and they're reassuring us like, oh, don't worry, you know, we've really worked on it all summer and our teachers are prepared. But I know that the teachers and the principals all found out with the public, and I could feel some tension on the meeting, so I don't know. We'll see. Top of Tuesday, I am putting down a flag, and then I put down a coffee emoji that was to mark that I was back to work that morning. I then put down my full box at the bottom of the page just to make sure that I knew my spacing was accurate. From Saucy Stickers Co, I'm putting in this meeting script sticker, and I pull in a laptop sticker that is from Dash of Sun Designs, I think it's called. I'll link that down below. But I put all that on a quarter box from Nicole Hutch Designs, as you will see here. And I thought it looked really cute with the script sticker. I really like how I did that. Also on this day, you will see I used a half box to mark I had to go and get my notary oath completed. So I decided to go to their little like satellite office instead of their big office here in St. Louis because I felt like fewer people walked through there, and it was much easier to get an appointment at a time that worked for me. And so it was a bit of a drive. Like I had to drive about 30 minutes, whereas the other office is about maybe 15 minutes away. But the parking situation was much better, and the lady was super nice, and I did my little swearing in. And that was that. I pulled in a glasses sticker. This is from my leftovers, so I unfortunately do not know where those came from. After that, I met up with a friend and we got some bread co. We sat outside and it was lovely. So I used this Panera sticker from Sticker Okie. I don't know if that shop's still open. I'll have to check in on that. And then at the bottom of the page, I just wanted to mark that I watched some Gilmore Girls that night, and I had some TV labels or little things from Planner Frenzy that matched this spread very well. And so I pulled that in. Wednesday, this was my snap back to reality day. It was like, okay, but really I have to finish the laundry from the trip. I need to get the house cleaned. I need to feel a little bit better about myself. And so I woke up and cleaned the house that day. The spray bottle is from the kit, and I just put that on a half box. I usually don't write except for on Wednesdays on camera, just because I feel like it takes a lot of time, and I don't know, I just don't like writing on camera. But on Wednesday with the coil, I like to map it all out That morning I had some reporting I had to get out. That was pretty important. And then I used a full box just to kind of cut up the day a little bit. That was pretty much what my morning was just working and cleaning. That afternoon we had pickups, so I used this backpack from Piper Paper Company. I have an order actually on my desk from her right now. I'm excited to show you guys. But I just marked on a quarter label some pickups. We do have piano lessons a little bit earlier in the day on Wednesday so that we can cycle the kids through, and so I wanted to note that I picked them up. And then I marked piano lessons with this music note sticker from Libbie Co. That night I took the dog for a walk because I had been pretty sedentary and just wanted to mark that I actually managed to get up and do something. And the quarter box is from the kit, and the dog sticker is from PMD Designs. That looks pretty much like our dog. She's husky and something, we're not quite sure, but that is a pretty accurate looking sticker. On Thursday I wanted to mark the full boxes first, and I actually mapped out the Friday first because I knew I wanted it up at the top, and then I pulled in a gold foil sample sticker that said Payday. I don't know where that came from. It was in my leftover book, as you can see here, but I thought it looked really nice with that full box to put something in it, and then I didn't have to take up additional room to mark that it was Payday. Next, I moved down to Thursday and put down the full box because, again, I knew where I wanted it to go, and that helps me space things out. Thursday morning, I found this awesome podcast. I really like true crime. I know that's kind of weird, but I found Crime Junkie, which I'm obsessed with. So I wanted to mark that with a gold foil sticker from White Deer Stationery. And then I also had a couple errands that I needed to run on Thursday morning, so I just brought in this checkbox. I, of course, had even more meetings because that's pretty much all I do. And so I pulled in that meeting script from Saucy Stickers Co. and a pencil from Nicole Hutch Design. Again, I had a lot of pink this week in the boxes and in the full boxes, so I wanted to pull in green icons as much as I could to kind of balance that out, and I think it worked really well. On this half box, I wanted to mark, we have little, we call them dates with the kiddos, but it's basically every other month they get a date with me, and then the next month they get a date with Dad, and it's all about them. We spend about 1 to 2 hours on some kind of activity, and we try to keep it really relevant to their interests or even things that are new to them that they've been wanting to try. And this day, my son David and I went and painted some pottery, and I picked him up early from summer camp, and it was just a little bit of us time. To mark the crafts, I used this mason jar from My Own Island. I don't believe that shop is still in business anymore, unfortunately, but she had the cutest icons that I still like to pull in. On Friday, we needed to get some blood work done for one of the kiddos, so I wanted to make sure that I marked that bright and early. We went just to get it out of the way. She was super freaked out about the needle, but it all worked out. We got it done. She was such a champ, and to reward her, she got ice cream for breakfast, so I felt like that worked out pretty well. I treated myself to some Panera on that day. I pulled in a quarter label from Nicole Hutch Design, and the coffee sticker there is from the Fox and Pip. I had a few things that I needed to do around the house again on Friday, so I just marked in those items on a to-do list that is from the kit. On this night, it was opening day of baseball for 2020, which sounds so weird to say in July, but Being in St. Louis, we are big Cardinals fans. Sorry if that rubs anyone the wrong way, but you won't change me. So here on a movie marquee, I decided to go with the ones from Little Miss Paperie. I felt like the color matched better. I used that movie marquee. And then I had a baseball sticker. I want to say it came from a shop called Polished Patterns. What I did was I just got a grab bag of sports stickers because I don't really play, I don't play baseball that often, so I don't need a ton of baseball stickers, but I just picked up a grab bag and I got everything I needed. I also marked with an emoji eating some pizza that it was pizza night. I still didn't really cook by this point. I think it took all the way until Sunday for me to actually cook a meal. That's how much I was dragging to do things after vacation. On Saturday, I marked in with a gold foil box from Rory's Sweet Addiction that we slept in, and I put that over some washi from the kit just so that it wasn't so empty behind it. That morning, we went to a local nursery, and it has a farmer's market right by it because we have some kind of a squirrel or bird or something eating our tomato plant, and I'm really wanting to eat some of my beefsteaks, so we got some, it's called predator urine, but it basically scares off squirrels because they think that a bigger animal is out there. Fun facts about gardening, in case you were wondering. I put down the rest of my full boxes for the week. That night we went to our friend's house, so I started at the bottom for a game night. The game night stickers are from Strawberry Lime Design, I believe. Yep, that looks right. And again, just pulling in some of that green. I also wanted to mark that I chopped up a watermelon from the farmer's market and brought that with us. And so I used a quarter label, and the watermelon sticker is from Planner Frenzy. And then we just needed to pop into the grocery store on our way to our friend's house, so we used a little grocery cart icon that came in the kit. Sunday morning, I started out with some TV time. I'm marking that with a Fox and Pip sticker. And I've been watching Gilmore Girls and Madam Secretary. I've watched both of those before, but I just can't help it. I always go back to Gilmore Girls, and Madam Secretary I just feel like is so interesting. It's kind of like West Wing, but more modern politics. So if you liked West Wing, this might appease you. Then I used a flag label to mark that we had trivia that morning, and I hosted. I did brand logos, or slogans, I guess, not the logos. But it was actually quite difficult. A lot of people got, no one got the question right, I think 5 times, which I thought was kind of crazy. On the quarter box, I'm marking laundry, and then I pulled in a laptop sticker from the Fox and Pip and an edit sticker from Nightengale Paper Co. to mark that I did some editing that day. And then that evening, we closed out with some yard work back in the garden, and that yard work script sticker is from Little Miss Paperie. That brings us to our completed spread. And I thought this turned out great. I loved the pinks. It's not usually my thing, but I super enjoyed it this week. I'm just showing you some of the leftovers from the kit. I used my Energel, Pentel Energel Liquid Gel Ink in 0.7, which I'm showing you here. And that is my spread for this week. Thank you all so much, and you have a good week. Bye, guys.